Okay, hello dear friends, good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Let's get out and see if Gugu is still there. Okay. Oh, Gugu is still here. This is such a beautiful, beautiful and just it's very heavenly. I feel it is heavenly, and this is our courgette flower. You can see this one is a female courgette. So you can see here the stem. There is a courgette. Let's see here. And the other day we bought some courgette flower, and I think this one is also a female. You can see there is a courgette coming out of it. That one looks like a male, does not have a fruit there. And this one is delicious, and those are also delicious. And I got one friend asking about pumpkin flower. I think they are the same family, so should be more or less the same. Gugu wants to talk to you. Meow. Oh. Yeah. So every time when I see this meow, 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 meow，我们回家啊 ，OK， 回家。回家哦，喜欢妈妈。No. Okay, let's continue with this beautiful scene. And in the afternoon, it's really so uniquely beautiful because it's the air is freshened up. And it's cooled down, and it's no longer that heat, moist, and humid heat. Everything is so fresh and clean, and it's heavenly. It's heavenly. So I want to have a walk outside. But I will have something, so there is no time for me to go outside. So let's have a walk just inside my backyard. I am holding my camera and chat with you. Sometimes I feel with, Gugu wants to talk to you. We will have a dialogue, okay? 你可以让我说话吗？不能让我说话吗？行，咱们俩就在这儿和平共处，好不好？好极了。Okay, so I always love these beautiful flowers here, and that one my sons put there. They were thinking of attracting some birds. Oh, look at this tomato! So good. Okay, so let's keep on chatting just randomly. And one friend asked me about the fruit. What fruit I like. So I am thinking about just chatting this and that, and let the idea comes out. So maybe I will have a cup of tea and talk about the fruit. So my favorite fruit, it is kind of hard to say what is my favorite. And at different time, I think I have different preference. And I remember when I was young, that's about 50 years ago, in the courtyard we lived, not courtyard, we lived in an institution, university, and 60, 70 years ago, Beijing was very different. And the university used to be a peach orchard. And those the peach were planted for Cixi Taihou, I think, for the dowager, for the Chinese female empress. Anyway, very, very good. And I still remember when I was young, from time to time, we sneak in. It was not allowed to get in, but my father worked in the university. So from time to time, we got to see it. I do not remember I have eaten it. Maybe we had some. And it's ripe and soft, moist, and so good. I think from then on, I almost have never tasted peach like that. And when I grown up, then the peach is not that pure. Just maybe because you go to market to buy, they just never been so good. So that's one of it. And also my family are from Shenzhen, Wuqiang. I think my father's family was from a famous peach producing place. And in that region had a particular very good big peach, Shenzhou Damitao. So several years ago, when I went back to Beijing, there was one time we had some family relatives brought it back in, and it is also very, very good. So peach is something in my memory. And another thing I want to talk about is about bananas. Bananas. Why do I like bananas? I do not know. It's an expensive. It's an expensive item. I was from Beijing, and in my area there was no banana produced. So every year, from time to time, we do have some shipping from south of China. We do have some bananas, and also, I think it's kind of a luxury thing. And only when people get sick, we get a gift as banana. And I do not recall that I have eaten banana when I was young. Maybe I have never eaten. But I really love the soft and the neutral. It's not too acid. Especially now, if I eat banana, because there is not much acid. So I think I learned it from my sister. My sister started to work, and she started to make money, and had boyfriend, and just starting to see the better part of life, starting to see to get better. I was not yet. I was a student at that time. So she started to eat banana because she made money. She worked. And she told me that banana is good for digestion. Because banana is smooth, is heavy, so if you have some indigestion, you cannot make solid. It is good. So that's why I like banana. And also, banana is just very nutritious, I think. I remember when I first arrived in India, and that was 30 years ago. I visited India, and my boyfriend, now husband, at that time, he worked in India, and I got some time when he was working. When he worked, I had time to travel, so I went to Varanasi, Khajuraho, and went to India. And that is the time that I only eat banana. I do not know if you have traveled in other country. Everyone has traveled. Okay, you have traveled to India. Anyway, when I travel, I usually eat bananas. Banana has heavy skin, so it's relatively clean. I do not need to wash. I do not trust the water there. And if you have lived in India, you know that sometimes it's kind of scary, the hygiene condition. So I ate banana, and from then on, I had a habit of liking banana. And then we moved to... So I ate only bananas, and quite scared of eating other things. And then we moved we came to France, and it was not expensive, so I can eat banana. And then I can eat, then we came to America, and I can buy banana, and it's not expensive in America. And then we went to Australia. One thing I remember the most is that when we were in Australia, there was one time there was this natural disaster. It's called tsunami or typhoon or something. Anyway, suddenly there was a huge shortage of banana. Usually, banana sells for $1 Australian, almost like US dollar. Let's say $1 per kilo. $1 or $2. Let's just use this price. $1 a pound. And suddenly it starts to increase. $3 a pound. And then $4 a pound. Then $6 a pound. And to the highest point is that it becomes $12.99 a pound. And it becomes very expensive. So at that time, I was evening school, community college teacher. And one of my students lived in not North Ryde, Wollongong, like Hugh Jackman. Yeah, he was from Wollongong. Anyway, so I lived in Australia, and there was one lady, she said, in class we chat, and she said the worst thing is the banana price increase. She was vegetarian, and she does not eat other things, and banana is his only food, is her only food. So banana increased the price to $12. It's a huge blow to her. But still she ate banana because her husband is so kind to afford her to eat banana. Anyway, anyway, you eat only 1 or 2 bananas, even $12 a pound still, it's not a big, in the whole thing does not cost that much. So my favorite food for that particular time is banana. I stopped eating banana. And through that, I start to learn much more about banana. And I forgot the technical term. Banana is kind of a no gender or something. They can very easily wiped out because of they do not have some genetic advantage or genetic cross-breeding mechanism. So if banana got a kind of disease, they can be wiped out. I need to check about that part of things. Oh, look at this cucumber. So, oh, we have a lot of apples starting. See the big apple. So that is the story of bananas. And and now I have no discrimination at the end. Everything has its own. I am not trying to be political correct and not discriminating any of the fruits. It is just depending on the time. Now I do not eat that much banana because I drink yogurt, so I have enough calcium and enough liquid in my body. And citrus things, a lot of time is just too acid. And I do not eat that much fruits. I make fruits preserve. I make them into jam so that I can eat later on. Okay. This is a kind of a boring story. I thought about it. And I thought I had some good story to tell, but I didn't get it to be so good. Kind of disappointed. And this is, look at this beautiful passion fruit. This is our passion fruit. We must, and our lemon coming to a new year, new crop. This is the right size of lemon, right? And we also have lime. This is lime. I think this is a lime tree. Yes, this is lime. They look very much the same as lemon. This is lime. Okay. Now I got to go back to this beautiful, beautiful day Enjoy every day of your life. Enjoy this beautiful autumn afternoon. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friend.